which translate to it's that time in your life. I mean, let's be real here a minute. You know, as I'm teaching myself. As I speak, I'm speaking to myself. As I feel, as I live, I must live through myself, through my own feelings, through my own visions, through my own wonderment. There's an old saying that my grandmother used to say, and I'm sure everyone's grandmother said it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink it. You know, there's infinitive definitions of that, or interpretations, or understandings, if you will, whatever vocabulary you like. To me today, that just tells me that I cannot wait around for conditions to be right to move forward with what I'm working on. Meaning circumstances, meaning people. You know, this inward journey, the deeper you go, the more you're alone. And you really start to understand and become aware that you can't wait. You know, what am I waiting for? Why am I holding myself back? Today I know, and know this, just hearing this, listening to this, just know that now that you know, you create your life no matter what. What's held me back through my life that I've been able to see, looking back, is these paradigms, these mental blocks, invisible cages. And the more I study the mind and listen to people like Abraham Hicks, Bob Proctor, so many others, Dr. Joe Dispenza, Greg Braden recently, we cannot wait for this life to come to us. It's up to us to create it, and we can create it no matter what. I just got back from another 5-6 days up by Lake Superior and got to go to Madeline Island, and we rented scooters for a few hours. But that just brought me back to that childlike feeling of wonderment and excitement and just exploring and cruising around this really awesome island that's its own world, and it's surrounded by Lake Superior and trees and creators and people creating their lives. And it truly just inspired me to, you know, appreciate this moment right now, because this is all we have, you know, right now. And to just keep taking those steps forward and journaling and painting. I did some watercolors up there and just melted into those sunrises, you know. Just truly remarkable. Got to play some music up there with my buddy. And when we're present, when we're in the moment creating, that's where the magic is. Now, getting back to leading the horse to the water, you can't make him drink it. You know, we can't put our feelings in somebody else's hands. That's suicidal. That's a harsh word, I know, but you're not going to get heat out of the wood-burning stove unless you put wood in it. Once we take that step, and again, I'm teaching myself as I continue to allow myself to evolve and grow and do this. I'm teaching myself to slow down. I'm teaching myself to be into what I'm doing. When I was riding that scooter on Madeline Island, I was into what I was doing. it was a movie. And I was filming it, creating it as I was riding through these woods and these hills and rocks and cliffs and just the journey inward is about getting rid of everything you don't need, taking the trash out, doing some house cleaning. A lot of it's nothing. Most of it's nothing. It's actually all nothing. But it's thoughts and feelings and memories that we attach pain to. It's time to cut those cords, unwind our roots. Take that memory, that situation, whatever you're involved in, and look at it from another point of view. Because it's all energy. We're all energy. And if we can look at it from another point of view, what did we learn? There's something good that came out of it if you're still here and you're still listening to this. You know, it's the silver lining. I've taken the last 2 days to really just kind of rest and recoup from this trip. It's a long drive, but it was just a great time to go up there and go out on the boat, do some fishing, do some real mountain biking through the woods and thorns and stuff, and just, you know, let that childlike energy rise within you, because that's your life, that's your feelings, that's your everything. The most important thing you can do for yourself is just allow yourself to be here right now, in this moment, into what you're doing. And if things that you're involved with cause you pain, cause you hurt, cause you all this stuff, you need to stop feeding into that. You need to remove yourself from that, whatever that is. And truly listen to what your soul is telling you, what your body tells you, what the animals tell you. Everything around you is a reflection of you. We can choose to see negativity, or we can choose to see rainbows and unicorns like a child. And I highly recommend the latter of the two. It's a wonderful life if you allow it to be.